Okay. Opening up on small battlefield. Greninja versus Sephiroth, like I had said. Um, Here's the thing. They both have a lot going for them in this matchup. In theory, it should be fairly even. Sephiroth has all the range and all the kill power. Greninja does have more than enough kill power to get by, but it's very what's the word? It's very precise. His best kill moves either have a lot of startup or they are very narrow. So he needs to rely on some of his faster, smaller moves to get the opening and then try to get the other moves that have the kill power. Sort of like that drag down. If Vapor didn't get the tech, then that would have been the down smash. Forward air, roll in, punish with the forward air. Gronk doing everything that he can to try and take out this Sephiroth, this menace to society. Olay's not going to do it. Forward throw will do it though. The move is surprisingly powerful for Greninja. Really only kills when you're at the ledge, and even then only barely, but... So yeah, back to what I was saying, Sephiroth has more range, more kill power generally speaking. However, Sephiroth is also very punishable generally speaking, and one thing that Greninja has is, even though his kill moves aren't very fast, he does have a lot of very fast moves, down tilt, dash attack, grab I guess. And Greninja, he's just, slippery frog. You want to get in there and you want to punch the guy when he swings and misses. That was super ballsy. I can't believe it worked. Back air, yeah, you can't just parry the first hit. Oof. Got a little antsy with that. Oh no! Yeah, you can't just hold that. See you later. Sephiroth versus Greninja. It's really the story of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. I would define Greninja as the unstoppable force. He's real fast, he wants to get in, he wants to kick your ankles out with his dash attack. Sephiroth, he's got very large disjoint, tons of kill power, he will punish you really badly for any mistakes that you make. That's just the tricky part, just getting in as Greninja. Sephiroth, in theory, the tricky part should be catching him. That's not always the case sometimes. Because, like, Greninja, with the exception of his smash attacks and forward air, he doesn't have a ton of disjoint. So if he doesn't want to go in, then, like, okay. Yeah, that's super risky. Should at least back up a little bit before you hold shield like that. Got out the wing. Thinking like maybe it's best to like get the wing out as early as possible, but that does mean that you're beating them up, which is what you want to do. Yes, that is functionally the objective of the game. Forward air, that'll do it. Just gotta get him in the neck. Just whip out your dash attacks, man. Just do it. As I was saying, Sephiroth, he's really good at punishing your mistakes. one thing that I've noticed is that Sephiroth, a lot of his, I won't want to say a lot of his game plan, but it'd be a big bonus to him if he can get his Shadow Flare on his opponents. And he's getting it a lot on Gronk. I don't know if that's necessarily Vapor doing, like, I don't know if that's Vapor playing the Greninja matchup really well. I mean, he very well could be. I don't really know how to approach the Greninja Sephiroth matchup. But it could also be Gronk's just being kind of, what's the word? Impatient, I suppose. He just wants to run in and hit him. And like that's what Greninja wants to do, of course. I don't doubt him for that. But also, man, like you get hit by one Shadow Flare, and then that's the thing that you're going to lose neutral at least in 8 seconds, right? So, all right, so Gronk with a fairly strong lead right now, 99%. Sephiroth does have one wing, so like the next hit will probably do it. But yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Oh no! Went for the forward smash. You want to dash up forward air or dash up smash. Both of them just kind of swinging. Forward air, not quite enough. So the good thing about, oof, gracious, goodness gracious. So the good thing about getting wing out early and then having Sephiroth do that much damage before he finally lost his stock, before Greninja finally lost his stock, that'll probably kill you. Yep. Is that Sephiroth, he would have lost his wings fairly early in Greninja's second stock. So if he wanted to get the win, he would need to clench it out quick. But unfortunately, as we saw, just jumped straight into the Flay Shard Shuriken. Man, commentating solo, not easy. Good thing I'm not paid for this. Alright, third verse, same as the second verse. Ooh, going back to small battlefield. I'm not certain if I totally agree with this. The big thing is, when it comes to whether or not you want battlefield over small battlefield, coming from battlefields, you gotta ask yourself, how often did the top platform really come into play? I suppose ultimately the answer is not really, but these two stages, they're different enough, right? Oh, air dodge. And well, on top of them being same enough, but you know, slightly different enough. You know what I mean? You know. On top of that, Gronk lost the last time they came here, so I'm not certain if this is really something that you want. But you know, it's making it work so far. I mean, like he is losing, but only by 10%. Forward tilt, not quite. Got him. Take that. Oof. Ooh, wow, that was really good. Gronk was complaining earlier that he's crusty, that he's not playing nearly as well as you would like, but that was fucking imaginative as hell. I don't think I've ever seen a Greninja ever do that. I mean, like, I haven't seen too many Greninjas, period, but of the ones that I have seen, holy cow. Yeah, that'll do you. Ow. Now you got 3 Shadow Flares on you. Ooh, just barely. But like I said, like you are losing neutral at best. He was in advantage and he still lost it because of Shadow Flare. Same there. Like he couldn't get the advantage, the stage advantage that he wanted. Forward throw, just get him off. So I know like he wants to use Hydro Pump to really pressure a person's recovery. Sephiroth's recovery, as good as it is, it's still linear, it's still a straight line. So Hydro Pump, in theory, should be pretty good for that. It's, oh my god. But, you know. Belay? Ooh, there you go. Oh, just barely. Sephiroth's recovery not as susceptible to Hydro Pump as some other characters, especially Aegis. But the other thing that Hydro Pump does is it does just a little bit of damage, but does help stale, and it does add up, you know. So goddamn, dude, 2 stock on the stage that he lost on game 1. Holy cow! This is a really, really good performance from Gronk so far. Coming from a guy that was, like I said, complaining earlier that he was rusty. Doing it again? Yep. Alright. Now, here's the thing, and I'm going to say this quiet. This is not the first time Gronk has had a lead like this before on Vapor, and he dropped it. I think the last time this happened was a while ago. It was back in August, I think, during Vault's invitational birthday party. He had a lead that was equitable to this, and he dropped it. So we'll see what happens. He did start strong, I'll give him that. And he hasn't lost the lead, only by 1%. 76, 104. Ow. But, you know, he just needs to keep playing the way that he was playing in Game 3. That should kill. Oh, yeah. And as long as he maintains the pace that he's going. There you go. Oh, nah. Greninja's down throw. Like, it looks like one of those moves that should be really good for combos, but it's not. It's pretty bad for combos, honestly. Like, he's done it a whole bunch of times. I haven't seen him land a follow-up once. Gronk doing a really good job of weaving... Yeah, crap. Ow. Doing a really good job of weaving away from Sephiroth when he's in disadvantage to get down. Like, Sephiroth, rather Vapor, he's been trying to pressure Gronk's falling trajectory with up air or forward air or something. And, like, it's a good move. Like, it works on everyone. It'll work on Greninja, but if you're fading back, doing what you do to get away from that kind of pressure, then, you know, Gronk's doing a good job of it. Forward air. Ow. Ow. Dash attack into another forward air. He's reading... This is another thing I need to say quietly. I need to say these quietly because they're sitting 4 or 5 feet away from me. Brian is double jumping out of dash attack disadvantage a whole lot, and he keeps getting hit for it. I wonder if he's noticed that. Another thing, like, holy cow, this performance from Gronk is pretty wild. He has been consistently getting neutral get up with forward air. That's a 2-frame trick. That's a 2-frame opening, and forward air has a ton of wind up. That's not an easy thing to do with any move at all, let alone a move that has as much wind up as forward air does. Greninja forward air. Dash attack. Okay, got out the wing, which is actually a big thing. It's a big plus for Greninja because although he's more likely to die this stock. Ooh, wow, waited for the read and everything. Yeah, like that. It does mean that Sephiroth will lose his wing at all in the stock. If Sephiroth gets a wing, then he can't lose it on his stock until he takes one. And then he did just take one. Okay, and that's that. Hell yeah, dude. Gosh darn, that is a huge upset, actually. And now he's guaranteed third.